What is up, y'all? Capone Tony here, and I'm just going to go through all the updates that we got for the second week of our half anniversary in Ever Crisis. So we've gotten a lot of stuff going on, especially today. There was a pretty meaty content drop. I guess we'll start with this. So the weapon maximum level is increased from 90 to 120. So with this update, we're going to need Microcube Model II, Genome Megapod Y, Microcube Model III, Genome Megapod Z. These are for the unlocks for 100 and 110, and then Mythril Ingots for 120. So you're going to need a lot of materials, a lot of new materials, and it looks like right now these can only be unlocked through premium quests, and you can also unlock them through what is it, the current event right now, so the Knights of Judgement event. So they added it to the second shop, which I'll kind of go into those notices too. So I take in one level or one weapon so far. I'm going to go to my weapon. I've taken one weapon to level 110, and I'm going to show you that right now, which is the guide gloves. Honestly, should I have done this? I don't know. It's probably one of my best weapons, so I went ahead and did it. Level 110 OB8 guide gloves. The base attack stat went up a good amount. The P attack and the physical ability potency went up a little bit too. So yeah, and then when you actually go to the weapon, it actually shows like 120 now instead of 90. So there you go. If I get it up to 120 OB10, then it'll be 3152. So some of these weapons now, like let's go to like Murasame. Look, 4027, 4639. So you're getting a little extra potency now if you to get these weapons from 90 to 120. Thing is that the materials to get to 120, the Mythril Ingots, I am honestly not even sure how we're supposed to get them yet. Because if you look at the solo content, weapon quests, they haven't added any new quests so to farm these materials. Only way you can farm them is through the premium quests. You only get 3 of those a day. So if you go through the nanocubes and genome pods, you can see these two new quests have been added. So yep, that's how you're gonna have to farm these materials at the moment. For the first clears, you get like 30 of each. So just for doing one clear, one clear, you get 30 each. But also through your logging in for the gifts, they also give you like 30 of all 4 of those materials as well. The Mythril Ingots, as far as I know, the only way you can get them is in the second shop of the Knights of Judgement. So they added the second shop. There you go. You got Mythril Ingots. It seems like Mythril Ore is going to be a lot more plentiful now. You're getting it through login bonuses. You can get it through the co-op shop, metal shop, and you can get it in this exchange as well. And in the other exchange also through the golden wheel. So, yep, this is the new exchange for that, the second part of the event. You got these new ones too, the Microcube Model 3s, the Genome Zs, Microcube 2s, Genome Ys. So, yep. Farm all these materials. It's going to take a lot of freaking materials. Going to be farming this event a lot, but thankfully, because of that ×9 improvement, it's going to be a lot quicker to do. But I'm sure it's going to, you're going to be going through a lot of stamina doing it. So, yep, that's the 90 to 120 update. Pretty cool, honestly. Having our weapons doing more damage, better our abilities. Very cool. Alright, so the dungeon ranking just got added too. I already did a video on this, completing it on very hard mode, the Abandoned Factory. Pretty much you bring a win team, but it is also recommended to have a little bit of non-elemental damage because in the very hard dungeon, the dragon and Rufus are in it, so they are not weak to wind, so you're going to have to do some good non-elemental damage to them. It's kind of a wrinkle that they threw in, because wind is not completely effective, but it's mostly effective, you know. And yeah, I already did a video on it if you want to look at that. It's pretty simple if you just want to get the S+ to clear out the dungeon, get all the rewards and whatnot. I'll show you that real quick. I'm still ranked number 1. It's not going to last very long. I'll probably do another video kind of showcasing a better score for very hard, but honestly, just like the previous dungeon rankings, very simple stuff. As long as if you're a day 1 account, yeah, like it's going to be pretty easy for you, I assume. And yeah, I think once I clear all this, I got like 8,000 crystals. And I got a ton of stuff in here. Like, you get freaking... I got like 30 Mythril Ore. So yeah, Mythril Ores is going to be a lot more easier to get now, which is very nice. So we're going to be getting a lot of other weapons like level 90 now, which is very nice. And alright, let's go back in more notices. So we got a double summon launch campaign going on. So they finally added a new summon, which is very cool. Also, weapon enhancement, great success. So weapon enhancement for when you boost a weapon, and also the quest itself. It's going to be a 50% increase. It's very welcome. We got a freaking double summon launch. So we're going to just giving us new crystals, or blue crystals for clearing missions. And yeah, I'm going to show off those missions now. So go to the campaign. You're going to, look at this. You got a lot of freaking crystals you can get just by doing pretty much basic stuff, you know, clearing co-op events, using stamina, synthesizing, collecting chocobo stuff, you know, the basic stuff. Clear premium quests, training quests. If you are a Steam user, there is also like a Steam login, like a Steam link bonus here. So I already claimed it, but if you if you play on Steam, you can just log into the game. You'll get 1,000 free crystals. So yeah, just take advantage of that. And if you don't play on Steam, just install the game real quick. If you have access to like a Windows PC, and then just get your free crystals. Recommend it. All right, so yeah, the double summons. Let's go into that real quick. So I actually did the first double summon. It actually almost killed me. I just brought in a full DPS team, and it got off its first attack and almost killed me. But I got through it. They were very easy to knock down. But yeah, you're going to have to do some buffing and debuffing and whatnot to survive their attacks. So it has normal through EX2. So I'm assuming this is going to be the new in-game content. I already cleared Bahamut EX2, so I assume this is going to be even harder. EX1 was already pretty hard for Bahamut, so I'm sure this EX1 is going to be very hard as well. And along with hard and very hard. So I might do some content on this as well once I get familiar with these battles and what to expect. But for now, yep, new content to do. And then once you go to the growth, so once you clear those battles, you'll be able to bind to Ifrit and Bahamut. And so you're going to need to get some memories, do all this stuff, and then you can unlock the skill tree and whatnot. So you can get this Crimson Fire boosted up to level 5. But you're probably going to have to clear EX2 and EX3 very hard, all those to kind of get this limit break, get those levels up. So yeah, new summons, very cool because we needed more new in-game content. I assume more whales. We're looking forward to this as well. I cleared all the content in the game as just pretty much only a season passer, pretty much. So yeah, I was looking forward to new content as well. And yep, they added the new event, the Project Zero Remnant. So this is part 2, like I already mentioned. If you go to Knights of Judgement, if you go into the story, you can start with the new story here, the Sword's Will. So you're probably going to get some new story, some new battles, and we got some new co-ops. So yep, get some more first crystal clears, and along with all these materials that we're going to need for the exchange for all these new materials in the exchange. So like the ingots, the Mythril Ore, the cubes, the pods, all that stuff. You're going to have to farm this event a lot, co-op. So recommend doing that. And yeah, just keep up with it each day, and eventually you'll get through it. I mean, you got like 27 days, so yeah, no rush really, but just kind of to stay on top of it. And we got a half anniversary step-up draw. I already did this draw already, so if you go in here, I did the free draw. I never do the paid draws, but yep, just another free draw. Or, well, this isn't a free draw. This is step-up, so yeah, you do the free 10 draw, then 1,000, 2,000, free 3,000, free 3,000, and you actually get free Mythril ingots too, and Mythril Ore from doing this, if you're a paid player. So yeah, if you're a paid player, this is something you can take a gander at. And anything else? I think that covers it for the most part. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on. We got the new level 120, we got the new dungeon ranking, we got the new summon event, So a lot of new content to do, a lot of things to keep us busy, and yeah, I'll probably have to think more about what weapons I want to get to 120. I'm not really sure yet. So guide gloves, it was just kind of, you know, a reflex because it's like probably my strongest weapon. So I went with that, but you know, I'm gonna have to think long and hard about what I'm gonna do next, because it seems like we're only gonna have enough materials to get through a couple weapons right now. Just for like 110. You can only have one weapon at 120 as far as I know, because I think we're only getting 10 silver ingots from the exchange in the event. But yeah, I think that covers everything for the content update for the second week. Probably going to get a draw. I assume we're probably going to get the draw next week for Zach and Sephiroth for the Knights of Judgement thing. So we'll look out for that. Right now we got the 1 limit break draw, assuming we're going to get another next week. Alright, I think that covers it. Yeah, if you enjoy my Ever Crisis content, please give this video a like, comment, subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Later.